Well, I thought I'd do a quick little tour of the nursery today and show you what's been going on. This garden bed here is actually made from timbers from the old Tathra Wharf and some recycled drums or like a metal hot water tank, and been sliced up into sort of rings and planted out with succulents and a bird of paradise. And speaking of bird of paradise, there's actually a peacock floating around here somewhere. Where is he? He was just here a second ago. I think he's probably gone into my hothouse. There he goes. He's walking into the tunnel. You're funny. Oh my god. He's sort of claimed my nursery tunnel as his home while I was away up in Sydney. There he is. Hello. Aren't you beautiful? Wow. So I've got lots of little friends around here. I've got this guy, which I don't know how he's going to behave now if I walk in at the same time, because he's actually never been inside the tunnel. He's just having an explore. Are you going to get all stressed out now if I follow you in? Because I was going to make a video and show you a frog. Oh well. Classic. So this is the nursery as is, and well, it's got works on outside and inside. Actually, I'll show you a few outside so I don't stress out Mr. Peacock. This beautiful garden here is made out of an old motorbike wheel, the metal rim from an antique motorbike, and I've put some metal reinforcement underneath, and yeah, it's actually got a little bit burnt. It was looking a bit more like a pizza before, but it's going to take time to recover. It's a bit too sunny and it didn't get enough water last week, but it'll come good. And hello. Why don't you put on a show, Mr. Peacock? You should have seen him when he had his feathers out the other day. It was absolutely incredible. Aren't you beautiful? What are you doing in here? Do you want to come out? I'll wait while you go out if you want. I'm going to have a look around for some critters. I'll hurry it up then. My battery's not going to last all day. I've got a video to make. So, alright, I'm going to move in. I'm going to stick to the side here and you keep going. No, don't turn around. Oh, you silly bugger. Oh, look. So, I wanted to introduce you to Fredo, the frog. He's down the end here. What are you going to do? You're going to get stressed out now, I can tell. Why don't you... Okay, then you can do a U-turn and come out this way, yeah? Okay. Must be hard with a long tail like that to turn around, huh? You're going to go under the table. That's a good idea. You'll be safe under there. Alright. So I got my little frog pond here, and yeah, it's looking good. I'm glad these, I think they're called taro of sorts, some sort of I think you can eat the root. Anyway, my horticulture knowledge is not the best, but getting there, learning slowly. Most of the plants in here are succulents or air plants. Like this here is an air plant. It's not looking too healthy, but this one, on the other hand, is doing really well. And it's a type of bromeliad. And the nice thing about these is they have little puddles of water in the bottom, which make perfect homes for frogs. Like this little guy. Call him Fred, or Fredo. It might be a she, I don't know. But looking a bit sleepy there, mate. You had a snooze. Aren't you beautiful? Nice comfy little spot in this recycled timber box garden, which I built a couple of years ago. It's doing really well actually, like I'm surprised. This was on display at the Tathra Wharf at least a year ago, so it hasn't, and I haven't repotted it since then, and it's just a 2x4 timber beams, like sort of screwed together with a rustic timber top edge, and underneath is the same sort of, I don't know if I can show you from under here. Yeah, it's got a metal grill with fly screen and plastic mesh. Most of the materials are recycled, and I've got a few like metal rings in there, and a whole bunch of different, there's a coconut shell, some different succulent varieties, which which are doing quite well actually. They're starting to go a little bit pink and red. That means they're getting a little bit sunburnt. So I'll have to move it into a little bit more of a shadier spot. But Mr. Freddo really likes this spot, don't you? Yeah, aren't you gorgeous? Yeah, nice to make homes for animals, I think. Yeah, so anyway, that's this part of the nursery, and I've got more stuff outside in the sun. This guy here is doing interesting. That was supposed to be like a Lego style puzzle blocks that you put together, these little ceramic pieces. This is a bonsai pot which I'm about to start work on. This is a mangrove stump which got washed down the river. Oops, and I pulled it up. It was dead already, obviously, and I'm actually growing some fig creeper up its trunk. That's going to take a few years to complete. This is just succulent stock, a whole bunch of different varieties. Some cute little jelly bean like. Where's that going to focus? And where's Mr. Peacock? Are you still in here? I think he's gone outside. Right, that's all good. This is a little vertical garden. It's supposed to hang on the wall. And yeah, so I've just come back from a Sydney trip and busy unpacking. And the studio with the pots are all in here at the moment. I've got a few boxes to complete and some concrete moulds that I've worked on, and some interesting pots and timber boxes that are waiting for gardens to be put in. This interesting triangular pyramid pot which has a nice sort of metal bracket. I don't know if you can see that. It's got bird poo on it. Anyway, yeah, and then out here is the succulent nursery, which is most of the sun varieties, and hopefully I'll sell off most of these this year. Oh, there's Mr. Peacock. What are you doing there? Go and show us your tail feathers, please. You're beautiful. Look at those colours. Wow, impressive. What you gonna do? You're gonna hang out in the shade for a bit, huh? Anyway, so that's it for now, and yeah, I'll see you again later.